Hey, we're on.
Run?
We're on.
You're on the air.
Oh,
There it is.
I'm sorry. I was updating my Facebook. Recording a special Hope TV called Facebook Christianity. You've tuned on to Hope TV. We're going to record a show today called Facebook Christianity.
I
Pretty
know I
appropriate.
can't look down.
You can't look down
No.
because we have a quiz.
Because you told me there's a test, and I don't like to cheat on my test.
Right.
Yes.
Ellie, are you ready for your Facebook quiz?
Yeah, my thing is.
Uh-oh. Ellie's,
No, no,
Ellie
it's-
likes
oh,
to cheat.
boy.
No,
He's
I'm not
looking
cheating.
for the answers
I'm not cheating.
already.
I'm ready for it. I'm just getting that page.
First of all, we have to admit, Facebook can be
Yes.
very addictive.
Yes,
It can be.
It's not a matter of whether you're addicted or not. It's what percentage of you is addicted or not. So we're gonna take a quiz. We're gonna make the link available right on your screen right now. If you want to take it with us, be a part of the take a quiz. Let's find out.
I
You
always
think you're a
get so
tough guy?
nervous around tests.
Come
It's not a
on.
real.
I know, it's not a real test,
It's
but
just-
still. It's like,
You just don't want to be.
I don't want to
really-
be an addict.
getting
Yeah, you don't want
anxiety
to.
ready.
But you have to answer honestly.
I will answer. I don't cheat. I don't cheat. I'll tell you if you're answering honestly or
Listen, I already know my percentage. I've done this honestly.
All right.
All right.
I'll tell you if you're right.
All right, so if you're watching, this is interactive TV at its finest. If
Okay.
you're watching us on Facebook, it's like you're halfway already addicted, but all right.
That's hilarious.
But that's good. We want you to be addicted to our Facebook page. We
Yes.
love it when people are watching. All right, first question. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Now you need
I
to
look?
answer. Elliot,
Wait.
you ready? First
Yeah.
question is,
How do I do this thing?
how often? Oh boy.
I got it.
Okay. Question is, how often do you update your Facebook status?
Oh, boy.
Uh,
Were you all
status.
taking this test?
Yeah, I'm taking it too.
Okay.
First one is never, a few times a year, once a month or so, a few times a month, a few times a week, a few times a day. Let's go. Come on. Just click it. The last one for you. Come
Sometimes-
on. Oh, no, Valerie. No, be honest.
No, I'm being real honest.
I do
I'm
mine
being
like.
real. Mine's is probably a few times a month.
Eliud's the
But-
least
No,
addicted of all
mine
of
is.
us.
It is. It's true.
All right. What
But
did you put?
sometimes
don't-
a few times a month. Sometimes they
A
go.
few times a month?
I
Yes.
say
That's what you put?
Yes.
I put
Lying, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
times a
Go-
year.
You,
Okay. All right. How often do you check Facebook?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
twice
First,
a day.
never, a few times a year, once
times
a
a
month
day.
or so, a few times a month, a few times a week, a few times a day. I usually don't go more than a few hours without checking it. Let's
It
be honest.
depends. It depends.
On a-
'Cause
on a
there's
whole.
yeah, but there's.
I say a
I'll
few
go
times a
like
day.
a few weeks where I don't even.
Lies. A few weeks without checking
Person.
Facebook.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
we
you
are
know, and
witnessing
you know what?
a
And-
bold-faced lie.
No. And then I have the messages to prove it. Because people will be sending me all
love
kinds
it.
of messages,
Yeah.
and they get all upset because
Yeah.
I haven't been on Facebook and
Honey,
every.
2 weeks.
Well, this couple of weeks.
You were on
I did.
vacation at a
I was
cruise.
on vacation on a cruise, and
That
I
doesn't
turned on
count.
Facebook. Yeah.
Answer
on
honestly.
a normal day basis.
On
I
a-
say,
every-
I
on
would
everyday
say,
basis.
I would say a few times a week because I don't check every day.
I say
Okay.
twice a day.
Fine.
And that's being honest with me.
All right. Number 3. How long have you signed up on Facebook? How long have you been signed up on Facebook?
Years.
Days,
Years.
weeks, months, or years?
Years.
Okay. How many Facebook friends do you have?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
More than 1,000.
Wow. Man, that's crazy.
I've got about almost 3,000 friends.
Oh my God.
How many photos are you tagged in? You
Wait.
can check. It says, if you're not sure, check here.
Click here.
No, I'm trying to check. Wait.
That'll tell you how many photos you're checking.
How do you check?
I don't know.
There you go.
Go back to the quiz because you're gonna get. I'm gonna say I'm tagged in hundreds of photos.
Oh wait.
I don't think it's thousands.
Wait, the photos. Okay, I'm
Honey,
tagged
go back
in
to your page to the thing.
hundreds.
I'm
I say
looking.
hundreds too.
Oh Lord.
I'm back.
All right. Do you use Facebook
Yes.
on your mobile phone?
Yes.
Oh wait, this.
Yes.
The answer is
We should say right
Yes.
now. We use it.
Oh,
you're doing it right now.
I would say.
All right.
Lost.
It's right there.
No,
There's
that's
the
the
question.
that's the first question.
So you have to start over because you refreshed. Come on, let's go. You get with the program here.
See, this is why I know that I'm not as
Look,
often as he is.
We're gonna have to go a little
Okay,
bit longer
go.
here. Go ahead. We want to get to. Listen, we're at question 7. We have to go through 9
Okay,
more.
I'm coming.
All right, the next question. Do you get annoyed when someone doesn't upload and tag photos to Facebook after a social outing?
No.
No, come on, be honest.
I don't.
Let's say that. Let me ask you a question.
No, for
we
real.
just went mountain climbing.
Yeah.
Did you look for pictures?
I look for pictures.
You look for
But I
pictures?
don't get upset. It says, do you
Okay,
get upset?
that's-
Yeah,
all right.
That's
no.
the question.
But you were looking for the
I
pictures.
look,
of-
but I didn't get upset. I say, I'll wait. Somebody's going to post them.
all right, so you didn't get annoyed.
No,
All right.
I didn't get it.
I don't get annoyed either. I look for them, but I don't get. I don't get
Yeah, I
annoyed.
didn't get it.
Did you? I get there.
Do you choose a custom?
Did
you
you?
choose a custom username? In other
No.
words, is
What's
your
that?
username Facebook
No.
Herson7? That's mine.
No.
Yes,
didn't
I
even
did.
know.
My answer is yes, I did, but I did it a while after it became active. I didn't do it right away. I didn't do it when it became available.
Okay.
Number 9, if a friend or family isn't using Facebook, do you encourage them to sign up? Do you tell people, come on, get on Facebook?
Yeah.
You don't, Eliud?
Have
you told people?
I just told my cousin the other day because I miss him. He lives in Kentucky.
Well, there you go. You got a yes there, buddy.
All right. But
Okay.
it's not like, hey, come on, man, get on that.
When you sit
Well, actually, I want him
down,
to see Hope TV.
when you sit down at a computer, what do you usually check first? Email, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, or other?
I don't even go into Twitter.
We don't use Twitter. What do you usually check first?
Facebook.
My email.
I actually check my email first.
Yeah.
But in a way, that's a double-edged question
Yeah.
because a lot of times I would go to my email to check all my Facebook messages
how
to
I
see
do
which
it.
one I want to look
Oh.
at. But they stopped sending all the messages to
Yeah,
Facebook
I
to email.
actually
So
appreciate
it's
that.
better that way too.
I don't
it more.
like. I don't like
Okay.
all those.
Number 11. I know we're way over time, but let's keep going. Have you ever met a new in real life friend from Facebook or gone on a date from Facebook? I know that we're
No.
not going on dates, but you never met somebody that you met on Facebook first?
No.
Okay, I never have either. Oh, well, that may not always be true because some people said, hey, I've seen you on Facebook, but then I meet them. It's not-
Yeah, but I don't know.
That's
That
happened to me.
doesn't work.
It just
You
happened to
talk
me.
about meeting them for the first time.
It just
like you
happened to
never
me
met them.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you use Facebook to organize events?
Yes, but
Yes,
not
I
very
do.
effectively.
Yeah.
I just had a
Yes,
event.
no, you're off.
I don't,
And
'cause
I,
I don't know
and
how
I
to do
thought,
that effectively.
I thought I invited my thousands of friends.
You didn't.
I invited 11 people.
Yeah,
You
I,
heard
Yes.
I had to get out and help her.
Yeah.
In addition to the default apps such as photos and pages,
One
how
of the
many
things that's funny-
how many additional apps do you have installed?
That's still losing it.
I
Over
have-
me inviting 11 people.
I
Go.
don't have no apps installed in my.
All right, you don't have any?
No.
Okay. You know, all right.
No.
You don't play. You don't play.
Video.
All
the
those
games,
farm
yeah.
things.
Farmville
Oh, I
games.
hate those
No, I
things.
play the poker. I'm the poker.
no,
Oh, then you're on. You got one.
Ultimate poker.
No, no.
You have one.
I have one
No,
to
One
I-
to three.
You know what? And can I take this moment to just tell everybody I don't want to play.
Me neither.
Don't send
Stop
me.
You like getting
yeah.
poked?
No, don't poke me. Don't invite me
Yeah.
to
Don't,
feed
I don't want
any
no
animals
farm bill.
or.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah, no.
I play poker.
No.
You want to play poker with me?
Please.
Come and play poker.
You know what's
with me.
big? Well, you know what's big? Uno on Facebook.
never
I heard
played
it's
None
good.
of that, none
I've
of
heard
that.
it's real
I'll
good.
play Uno.
Yeah, no.
I'll play Uno.
All right. Number 14. Do you have lists set up to organize your
Yes.
friends into groups?
Yes.
I certainly do.
Yes, we do. Family, friends,
Yeah.
close friends.
Have you reconnected with any old classmates
Yes.
or college
Yes.
Yes.
Are you gonna post the score of your Facebook after you finish
Are
this
we gonna
quiz?
say
I wasn't
I'm
planning
saying
to.
yes.
I wasn't planning to.
I'm
but
saying yes.
I'm gonna do it. I'm done.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh!
What's your percentage?
I'm done.
What's your percentage?
What's your percentage?
I'm not telling you.
Mine's 56.
Well, I know you're more than him.
I'm more than him.
You're more than him.
Are you kidding?
Yes. What's your?
38%.
You lied the whole way through.
I did not lie. Oh my God. No, I did not lie.
She lied. I'm 69% addicted.
Now that is a lie. That
You think it's
is-
more?
Man,
Oh
I
my
couldn't get
God,
under
you're
that
on
50.
Facebook every single day, like
I
at
couldn't
every
get under.
hour.
Yeah, I couldn't get under that 50. I was telling the truth though.
I don't believe
get honest.
anyone.
I don't
I'm the
get
only
on a
honest
lot.
person on this. Hold on, I'm checking Facebook.
No.
Wait,
no.
wait.
69% no.
So far, I've got 3 people that like my my post.
No. I ain't even, no. Mm-mm.
Well, listen, we're not the only ones that are addicted to Facebook. Watch this short video. Facebook is an epidemic. It's like a
Yes, it
virus. It's spreading everywhere.
It is.
Watch this video. We'll be right back. It.
Listen,
Post.
no, you keep posting
I just
that.
posted it.
But the truth is that I am half as...
Tabernáculo Barbie just says LOL. Tabernáculo Barbie. He said that was funny.
Well, it's not so funny because I can't believe that somebody who's on Facebook all day long.
Hello, Tabernáculo Barbie. Can you believe that name?
Say that she should have taken the test. I bet you she scored
I
higher
hope
than
I'm
you.
going to ask her. But what are you saying? I scored 69, and you think that you're half than me?
Yeah, I'm definitely half than you.
Look how serious you
I
are.
can honestly say, I don't think you're 60. I think you're more like 89. Yeah, that's totally wrong.
What are you laughing over there for?
I really doubt.
57%.
Okay,
Wait a minute, I'm
excuse me. I really
56.
doubt.
You're 56.
I really doubt that Facebook
I'm not
knows you better
56.
than I do.
What?
I
I'm not
really doubt that
56.
Facebook knows
It's
you
the
better than
quiz.
No, they don't know you.
Listen, the quiz.
Who does this test?
I don't know. This
Because
oatmeal
whoever,
something.
these oatmeal people don't know you. I know you. It's more
Oatmeal
like
people.
89, and I'm being like, but and I'm definitely just half.
No.
So if you're 69, that's why I scored 38, because there's no way.
I still
I'm
can't believe I'm
addicted.
56, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm really on.
You know, the thing about Facebook, and you saw it, it's all over the world. And the large population that's on Facebook is outside of the country. It's crazy. There are so many people that are on this Facebook. And you know what, guys? I'm and the reason why I really wanted to do this show is to talk to people about how their witness for Christ is being affected through Facebook. Because while you're just being honest about your life and putting up your ups and downs and putting things on and off, putting pictures, this and that, you're supposed to be a believer. And the stuff that, I mean, have you seen some of the stuff that people post? And I'm just saying, look, let's be real. Everybody has good days and bad days. Everybody has, but you know what? You don't always have to.
Well, actually, I think that most Christians miss their opportunity
On Facebook.
Yep.
On Facebook,
Yep.
because it is our bad days
Then
that we
we-
have the greatest opportunity to show the world
Yep.
how we're supposed to behave, what
that's
mindset
right.
we're supposed to have. When I have my bad days, I still post, but I always find a way of just bringing the positive out of. And you know what? When I make the post and I make the declaration, it not only helps other people, but it helps me.
Yeah.
I feel better about my attitude approaching, the negative situations in my life. But when I hear,
There's some that I mean, and we talking about
Seriously,
that some of us
it's bad.
we're Christian, and we're putting things out there that Christian people should not be putting out
It's
there.
just crazy.
I look at it and I go, I can't believe this. I can't believe. I just can't believe the things I see. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I lose it.
Here's the thing. Now it's hard enough, my friends, to be a witness for Christ in real life.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
go to work, you come back, you go to your job or your school, you come back, you go out to play sports, you come back, and then with your family. The Bible says we're an open letter to the world. And there's a host of witnesses that are watching us. Everybody's watching us. And when you declare yourself to be a child of God, then people are going to look at you and say, okay, so if that guy's a Christian, then if I wanted to become a Christian, then that's the person I should look at.
Yeah.
Those are the posts that I should look at. Those are the pictures that I should look at. His comments, his status. I should be looking at that and expect that that's what God is going to do with me. Maybe that's why so many people are turned off by Christ, not by Christ himself, but by Christians.
Yeah, actually.
No, but then they what happens too is that they justify that it's okay. Oh, I could be a Christian and be like that. I think I'm better than that.
Well, no, you see
know,
that
I'm
all
better than
over.
that.
You see that all
You know?
over Facebook.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
think one of the things that really comes back to mind is one time you asked a question, and it was almost like a survey to kind of see why people who do not come to church, why they don't come to church.
Right.
That was the question. As pastors,
I got a lot of comments on that.
yeah, you got a lot of comments from Christians that made me not want to go to church.
And non-Christians. No, but non-Christians chimed in.
No, a
It
lot
got
of
serious.
non-Christians came in, and number one reason was Christians, but why they didn't want to come to church.
True.
But the Christians that were there and commenting,
Yeah, they were so.
I was just like, people, look at the question. First of all, the question was addressed to people who don't go to church.
Right. So why are you writing if
Yeah.
you do go to church?
So why are you answering?
But they're
to
answering
that?
why they. In other words, they're saying why I don't want it. That's why I want to stop. Want to go to
Yeah,
church.
they were like, you people are just, you're not missing anything.
Right.
Listen to the question why you don't go, and
Such a
whatever your answers
negativity.
are, stick to them because
Yeah.
there's no reason why you should congregate. I was
That's
just
sad.
like,
That's really sad.
Yeah, it was
It's
pretty.
sad.
It's a sad thing when I see people, and some people from my very own church, friends of mine. Sometimes I've seen ministers and pastors put stuff that is so questionable about their character, so questionable, makes me, they put themselves out there. I mean, we're not supposed to judge, but when people are putting stuff out there, you can certainly rationalize it and say, man, if I was a pastor, I probably wouldn't have put that comment up. I mean, everybody gets depressed. Everybody gets sad. And
Yeah.
I can't tell you the times where I've wanted to really say how I feel on Facebook. And then the right side of my brain starts working again and saying, what are you doing? There's so many people that are watching what you put, and they're waiting for one time for you to not be godlike, so they can now say, okay, see, I knew he was fake, I knew he was a phony. And the truth is, I put up when I'm not feeling well. I put when I feel like I'm struggling, but I never leave it negative. But I know God is going to do it. But I trust in God, and I put my hope. And let's talk about hope. I put my hope in display. Like Pastor Valerie said, in your darkest, that's when the light's supposed to shine the most.
Yep. If we just even simply examine the name, it's Facebook. We're all the main characters in the book of our lives. And we put the cover, the face of this book, it's what we represent. We decide what our cover is going to have.
That's right.
And many of us, even when we talk about Christianity on Facebook, let me just say, there are some people that you just want to go to their page every time because you know you can
They're gonna
find
be
hope.
inspired. Yep.
You know that they're going to give you words of encouragement no
Right.
matter what. But then there's also so much jabs and stabbing and and I'm not going to say who it is this is not directed to anybody
All
in
you
specific,
haters.
but it's like for
And they
real,
say
come
that.
on.
All you haters.
Yes.
Hello. I mean, I've seen times where I have friends that are not Christian, and I see what they're doing. I'll go to their private message, and
Right.
I'll give them something to think about.
That's right.
This is what the Bible says. This is what can help you get out of that.
That's right.
But to put your especially private stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah,
I
I
Millions
know
of people
that drives
watching.
you crazy. You've called me,
I
Pastor. Can
lose-
you believe these people put this up?
I'm like,
He
I
calls
can't
me
believe
upset.
these
Yeah,
people.
and that's exactly what I do. If I find something that it's like totally out of line, I will private message that
Yeah,
person and
yeah.
say, I just think this was
Yes.
really inappropriate, and I will remind them how they're going to be viewed. And sometimes I can understand where they're coming from, so I'll say, I really understand where you're coming from, the point that you're trying to make, but the way that you wrote whatever it is that you wrote and you described it, it made you look this way. So sometimes it's in private messages. You're on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I'm writing something on Facebook. Hope TV. Go ahead.
Okay. On Hope TV, you can see exactly what he's writing about right now. See, it's nowhere. No,
I got,
69%.
but I got something-
ministry.
But you know
Okay,
too
yeah.
that we also have to deal with as Christian, the parents. Our children are out of control on this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get to look. We only got a few more minutes. Let's get to the questions that I really want us to start to think about. Every time you post, every time you do something, think about this. As a Christian, as a believer, as someone that's supposed to be an example of hope.
Yes.
What do my posts say about me and my relationship with Jesus Christ? Because my friends, whether you mean it or not, people are watching you as an example of Jesus Christ. What is it that you say? What are you doing right now? Facebook asks you. That answer right there should reflect a relationship with Jesus Christ. What are you thinking right now? That should reflect your relationship with Jesus Christ. Who are you with right now? That should reflect your relationship with Jesus Christ. It's not just about your life. Your life is not a playground, it's a battlefield. And if your Facebook is not Christ-centric, then you're not Christ-centric. Because that's your face. That's you. That's who you are. Oh, Pastor Adam. Well, you know what? You can't what's the word?
Compartmentalize.
That's the word. Compartmentalize Jesus out of your
Yeah.
your status, your Facebook. No, I'm sorry, you can't. What does my post say about me? Honey, you're right in the camera. People can see you. See. What does your post say about you? Number two. What do my pics say about me?
Yeah, the pictures.
I mean, really?
So
I know
really.
you're proud. I know you're proud of all your
Assets.
your muscles, and you work
Abs.
hard in your body. But really,
Yeah.
really, you gotta post pictures of you holding up a dumbbell. Come on, really? And you're married. Really,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
really? You gotta show off the twins. Really.
Yeah.
Really? How about some modesty? How about a modicum of decency? How about you dressed on Facebook the way you dress for church?
Yeah.
well, wait a minute.
Because really,
Let's not go crazy.
Let's not go there.
Really,
But you know,
really
sometimes
what-
you got to make a dramatic
Yes.
example.
really what you see is you think everybody's, and yeah, some people are going to look and be like, well, whatever, but especially us as ministers will look, and it's like we see all the insecurity.
Yes.
We see how
Yes.
much you really want to be seen as something that maybe you think people are missing it in your life. They haven't really noticed. And another thing before, and I don't know where you're going, well, what about people said, I get so many family requests from people that are not family.
They're not family. Don't.
People, we're not related. Do we need DNA testing here? And it's like, this person, I'm like, who is this person? I don't know them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I need to go back to that ancestors.com or something like that.
The tree?
Yeah.
The family tree?
Yeah,
You
we're
really are
not
my
related.
family.
Well, listen. What do your pics say about your relationship with Christ? Really? I mean, come on. Let's remember that the world is watching us, and if they know you're a believer, you have a responsibility to reflect the relationship with Christ on your Facebook. The things that you like. I know I've seen some people that just by clicking like on something with a curse word, also really?
Yeah.
You like that? You really like that?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. And what do your friends say about you? Now, I've got close to 3,000 friends. I don't know everybody personally, but I know one thing. If something that they write offends me, they're not my friend anymore.
Yeah.
I'll send them a private message saying,
I
listen.
quit you.
Yeah, I send them a message saying, listen, because of your post, I'm gonna remove you from your, if you change the way you speak and you want to friend request me, I'll be happy to look at your page and then decide on whether or not you're gonna be my friend again. But I will not have fools as my friends, because my friends speak volumes of me.
I think that's important to say.
That's
You
good.
don't have to accept everybody.
You don't.
You don't have to have.
You don't have to
everybody as
catch
your
up to
friend.
me. No.
Yeah. You don't have to have 3,000
You
friends.
don't
that
have to- you don't have to catch up to me. That's a good one.
Listen, lastly, what does your overall site say about
Yeah.
you and your relationship with Christ? I want you to think about it. Take some time. And if you have to delete stuff, delete stuff.
Yeah.
But please know that you are an example of Jesus Christ. You're an example of your pastor, and a lot of people have embarrassed me as their pastor.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
true.
Yeah.
there are people that I've read their time's up. but I've been embarrassed to say that's
Yeah.
my church. Those are my church
And
members.
since the
speaking
time
like
is
that.
running out, can we just put out a challenge there? If you're a Christian and you're on Facebook, how about you write that question? Ask people, what do they think of you as a believer?
Yeah.
And
Ooh,
you know,
that's good.
that's
I
a
dare
daring
you
that's
to
a
cite
daring
like that.
thing.
That's
Do
good.
you
You know-
think I'm a believer? Ooh.
Yeah, do you
Hold on.
believe I'm a believer, and what kind of Christian do you
We
think
gotta
I
go.
am? You know.
Thank you for watching Hope TV. We'll see you on Facebook.
Okay, I gotta go.
Love you.
Love you.
What was the question? Huh? What?
Do you?
Do you what?
What do you think? What kind
fade
of
out.
believer do
What
you
kind
think?
of believer do you
What
think
can
I am?
am?
Okay. Okay.